exactly on time tonight. 2 shows in a row. Exactly 10 o'clock on the dot. Welcome to the Thursday Night Throwdown. I am your host, Nick. I should be joined in a little bit by one of my good friends. What's up to you? What's up, everybody? What's up, Jets fans? Good day today. No injuries. Very important. We want to get through these joint practices and preseason games healthy. It's the most important part of it. You can fix a bad snap. You can fix an interception. You can fix all of that. Can't fix injuries. So let's kick it off. It's the Throwdown. You know what goes down. Shout out to Blitz BK. Let's go. Good evening. Welcome to Thursday Night Throwdown. I'm your host, Nick.
When the blitz comes, there's no one to block him.
It's 10 o'clock, get ready for the showdown. 9 toes down, Nick, ready for the throwdown. We proud Jets fans, we don't play with them pronouns. Best roster in the league, we playing with the pros now. They tell us slow down, call us delusional, call us losers as usual. But this season will be beautiful. Shotgun with you know who, but run it instead. Lad Hall hit the hole hard.
That's what she said.
Ground and pound like it's 2010. The chat, we got many friends. Johnny wearing hats for super chat and watch him breathe again. Nick put the link so Bobby can call and speak again. Bonesy did the blunt, I got the weed and pens. We speaking green again. Jets news like it's CNN. A-Rod and Charles Gorman, it's like we seeing twins. Feeding tins, pounding on these bleeding fins. Week 14 and 18 when they needing wins. They ain't seeing them. We run the ball and play defense. This is AFC hell where other teams repent. Ladies and gents, welcome to MetLife. This is Jet Life. We bleed green, this our best life. We just nice.
Let's say what's up to everyone. Dark Soldier's here. Johnny's in the house. Bobby. Mr. Bonesy's out on the prowl. Na-na-na-na. Assist My Suicide is here. VR's here. Murdog and Allen. What's up, guys? So, what did we learn today, guys? What did we learn on this show? He can't be defeated. He can't be stopped.
When the blitz comes, there's no one to block him.
I love that. What's going on? Let's say hello. Tonight's winner, David D. Stack was not far behind, though. But he was the first one to hit the like button. Shout out to you, Stack. I saw your email. Thank you, brother, for the support, as always. Who else we got here? Oh, this is going a little nutty. Hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute. Michael Stipek's here. Mark Ferraro. What's up, brother? Hank G. If you look in the description of the show, I reopened the GoFundMe. Since it's a Breece Hall helmet, we're going to spin the wheel tonight. I have everyone who, every $10 donation you gave, your name is on the wheel. I figured since it's a Breece Hall helmet, some people might want to just buy the $10 chance and give a little extra. You might want to say, hey, you know what? I've given already. I'll throw another $20 in. It's a Breece Hall helmet. Now, geez, we thought we might be like a rookie who hasn't played a game, but Offensive Player of the Year incoming, Breece Hall. The link is there. If you do donate, let me know so I can update the wheel. I plan on spinning the wheel around 11. So all of that's in the description. While you're in there, if you haven't done so already, there is a link tree. I'm not an OnlyFans model. I know I could be, but I'm not. In the link tree, you will see TikTok, Instagram, and obviously YouTube. Subscribe to everything. My friend's son, Michael's been working hard. We're putting out shorts and clips to go along with it. So there'll be a lot of new content coming out. And hope you guys enjoy that. Mess is here. Boomtown is here. What's up, Boom? Adirondack Fly Guy. He likes to fish. He's a fly guy. He's pretty fly for a fish guy. Hawk is here. That's actually emoji of Hawk's muscles. Hawk's muscles right there for all to see. Hey, shout out to Connor. If you guys don't know, Connor was on Rich Eisen's show today. Got a shout out from Rich. And well done, buddy. I listened to it today as we were just waiting for the day to end at work. I saw it on Twitter. And I was like, oh, shit, look at you. So congratulations, man. That's awesome. And all the continued success. Tom Ace is here. My apologies to everybody in the chat for that. Some of these things cannot be prevented. I don't have that much power or control. I apologize. Addison's here. What's up, Addison? Infrared is in the house. Infrared was watching with I was a guest on Liam's show, Jets Afterburners. Go check Liam and Dan out. Thank you, sir. Glad you enjoyed it. We tried. I was supposed to go on a couple weeks ago, and then I ended up in the hospital and really sick. So I was glad that they reached out to me Sunday or Monday, and we were able to figure it out and finally get on there, show them some support. So you get a chance, check them out. 3 Siblings is here. Wild Waves in the house, dropping his Addison Toki of A-Rod. Nate's here. Sorry, Nate. I'm sorry. Silly me for wanting my Discord to come watch my show. I'm horrible, horrible human being. I'm a multitasking magician. Yes. Yes, you are. You are super talented. Nathan Shells, what's up, my friend? Very excited for the season. Very excited for the season. Jay Quest, much love, brother. Hope Pops is doing better. Hope he's fighting like a strong bull to fight off the pneumonia, man. You got all the love and support from us here. And keep me updated, man. Praying for your dad every day. Weed the People's here. What's up, Weed? Boba Jet coming in with his 2-month membership super chat. We are on the Discord. What the hell are you doing on your own show? Anyways, I've learned that Aussie girls are hot. Shout out to Sarah. Shout out to Sarah. Who else we got? Phenom. Phenom's in the house. What's up, my man? Hope everything is well. The aforementioned Blitz BK, who dropped the opening today. BMAC is here. Hello, BMAC. Who else we got? Let's see. Speed round. Snowball traveled out to New Jersey last night for the Jake and Richie outing. Mad about what? You got to give me more here, BMAC. Is Rogers mad about what? Listen, man. I cannot confirm nor deny that I am a time traveler. And later on in the show, an hour or two after we do the drawing, I'll send you the link and you could show everyone what you're talking about. I'm curious to know what you're talking about too. You are an interesting character, my friend. I can only imagine. Who else we got? Let's see. Speed round. Huge Johnson's in the house. Chris M. Hello, Chris. Welcome. Cuca Lake Jet fan. Let's see what else we got. Johnny Boy is here. My favorite Ecuadorian. That's his words, not mine. King Lowski's in the house. What's up, King? Oh, the aforementioned Michael. This is Michael, who is the proud New York Jet fan social media manager. So any of you going to the game on Saturday, I'll be there. Michael will be there. I'll be there. He's got a group of like 7 college guys coming. Me, his dad, and another friend of ours, Frank, will be there. And it should be a good time. If you're going, hit me up and we'll connect. I'll bring a cigar, Mike. Johnny Boy is here. Jaden D'Angelo is here. Let's see who else we got. I think that's everybody. No, mad? No. He's a competitor. Competitors want to compete at all times. You're going to give some pushback and say, I want to play, I want to get out there. But the Jets actually did something the Jets normally don't do. The Jets did something smart. You don't put your quarterback out there who had a leg issue last year in bad weather. If his cleat catches the ground, something pulls, it would be the dumbest thing in the world. We'd be ridiculed nationally. Why would they put him out there in bad weather, on grass, in a meaningless... Rodgers could have thrown 10 touchdowns today. We still winless on the season. There's no point in putting him out there today in that. If you're not going to put him in a preseason game, don't put him in this scrimmage. Fuck feelings. I don't care about feelings. I want what's best for the team. Him not playing was what's best for the team. The Aussie herself is here, Sarah. Hello, Aussie. How you doing, Aussie? So, whoa. Jaden? I lost Jaden's comment. Can anybody confirm or deny? Sarah, care to comment? Waiting for a comment. Jaden's making assumptions. I don't want to assume. He's making statements that could be misconstrued, and I don't want to upset anyone. Look at that. That's why I love her. That's why I love her. She plays into it. The DP was thriving. Very nice. Very nice. Amen, Phenom. I don't care about feelings. My quarterback did not get hurt today. It's a good day. It's a good day. All right, let's get this going. Let's get back to here. Thursday night throwdown. Let's pop this up. Go. Ooh, look at that. Layovers. Fancy. So let's get into it. Garrett Wilson is a dog. Garrett Wilson dominated today with Tyrod Taylor. With Tyrod Taylor. The Tyrod Taylor, who is the backup quarterback. The Tyrod Taylor, who's not expected to play much this year with Garrett Wilson. The Tyrod Taylor, who is the second best quarterback that Robert Saleh has ever had as a Jet head coach. And he's our backup. So I am very, very, very excited that we have a backup who is just as capable of driving this offense up and down the field. I'm not saying he's Aaron Rodgers. Don't think I'm that crazy. I'm not that positive a Jet fan. But we have a capable NFL backup. We haven't had that since we had Vinny and Chad together, right? I like it. I like it. That's the main thing to take out today, is that our backup quarterback can still get the ball to our number one receiver. That's what we need. We have that. That means we still have things being open for Breece Hall. That means we still have a capable, credible passing attack with our backup quarterback in. We don't want him to be in with Garrett. If Tyrod Taylor's in, we want all the starters out because we're up 30-6 and we're taking knees towards the end of the game. I don't want Tyrod to have to play with the starters, but in the event he's needed, I think we're in good hands. I like it. That's what everyone should be happy about today. That's what everyone should be proud about today, is that we not only fixed our starting offensive line, we not only got wide receiver depth that's adequate and NFL starter worthy, we not only addressed the depth in the running back room, we also added a credible backup quarterback. Very, very happy that we have Tyrod Taylor. For those of you that were watching early before free agency even started, that was one of my main guys for us to go get. My dream was Curtis Samuel. I'm happy with Corley and Mike Williams, but my guy was Curtis Samuel, and Tyrod Taylor was number 2. Watu2K and I did a show with our top 5 targets. I think I had Chuck Clark on there, and then I had not Tunyon. Who is the Runyon? Runyon. The Jets did call Runyon, but the Giants offered him more money. The Jets tried Runyon before John Simpson. So I would have had 4 of the 5 if Runyon came to the Jets. So stick around. I know what I'm talking about here. Flex. For those of you just joining, we are raffling off tonight the Brees Hall helmet that I got signed at camp the other day, which you've heard from Carly, Jake, Tom Ace. I assaulted some minors to get. We're raffling it off. In the description is the link for the GoFundMe. I reopened it, figuring that you guys might want to, for every $10 you donate, you have another chance on the wheel. I could still add people to the wheel. If you do donate, let me know. If not, no big deal. Addison put in today. He was like, you know what? Brees Hall helmet? Hell yeah. I'm going to donate more for Hank. It's a beautiful, beautiful helmet. Oh, what is the chat? Oh, 3 siblings. Good call. Let's see. Let me open it up and see what it says. Viewers are congratulating Hawk on her birthday, while Addison plans to treat Gertrude and Infrared. Jets discusses the impressive performance of Garrett Wilson during the game despite the rain and QB. Hawk, is today your birthday? Is today your birthday, Hawk? Did I miss that? Nope. All right, Hawk. Well, AI is giving out fake news. Snowball trying to manipulate the AI. I see what he's doing. I see what you're up to, good sir. I appreciate that. Let's see if it factored in. Let's see if we can get a new AI update. Nope. Nothing yet. So for anybody, like I said, if you want to, Nick, talk about movies. This is the second time you're saying this. What movies am I talking about? BMAC, pipe down. Just because you got an intro now on Jake's show, don't mean you control all Jets content, BMAC. Take a deep breath, man. Take a deep breath. No, you actually have 1 in 79 because my donations I did not put in. Do you think I was going to put my name on a wheel, spin it, and have my name come out? Thank you for the donation, Boba. I will add you as soon as I see it pop up. So as of right now, there are, let me pull it up here. There are 79 entries on the wheel. 79. If there is a Chris Sullivan watching, you put a $5 donation in today. If you want an entry on the wheel, please add another 5. So what else came out of camp today? Jets offense moved the ball well when Tyron, and remember Tyron Smith drama from the last couple days about him not practicing? Okay, we can put that unnecessary bullshit to bed. When Tyron and Morgan were out there, Jets moved the ball down the field easily. When they came out, the D-line feasted a little bit from what I saw, one of the tweets that I saw come out. Oh, do we have new? All right, I'll give it a minute. It hasn't updated yet on the it hasn't updated yet on the page. Curly, I see I just threw down a 20 spot. Okay. Oh, Cuca, that's you. Oh, I hate that I know your name now. Thank you for the donation. But if you want a spot on the wheel, it's for every $10. If you want to throw another 5 on, or if you just wanted to help out Nate and then you're okay without being on, I just wanted to pass that information to you. That way you're not upset. I just all transparency. That's what this show is about. I do not have any of the updates here. You know what? Let me refresh that. All right, there we go. Now it took donations. All right. Nice. I will have a guest on joining me in a few minutes. And then when he's here, I will tell you guys right now, Vegas has the big fella as the odds-on favorite to win. He's got the most entries on the wheel. Let me sort these. Yeah, the big fella, TBF. We got 4 for Madison. We got 5 for Andrew Puglisi. We have 2 from Bonesy. We have 6 from Clancy. We have 1 from Do. We have 2 for Eric Cologne. Hawk, Johnny, Kim K's in there. Knobs in there a bunch. I can't count all these. Mark Ferraro, Midnight Mike, Murph, Peter Hawkins, Rick Kent, Ricky Clemens, Snowball, and the big fella. VR. And now when my guest comes on, I will add the other names who just donated. I promise you. And then we will. Chris, what's up? The GoFundMe is for Hank G. I know you're new to the channel, Chris. A couple months ago, I think May, June, I had a long story short. Last year in early 2023, life fell apart for me. I was helped out by a lot of Jets fans, Gunny, Green Bean, Jeremy. They put together something to get people to donate. And I always said that when life got better, I would pay it forward and help out another Jet fan. Hank G is from Canada, originally from Germany, and relocated to Canada. Had never been to a Jets game. I don't even think he's ever been to an American football game. He wrote an email giving us his story. I read the story on air with his permission, and everyone unanimously agreed that let's get Hank to a game. Hank is a part of the opener. I'm hosting Boy Green and I. We have 26 people coming as of right now. Anybody who does want tickets and does want to go, section 325, we are there. If you want to get a ticket for the home opener, we're there. If you want to join us for the tailgate, you can Venmo me at Nick-Shine-1. We're part of Tailgate Joe's package. It's $65. I know I just said we're part of Tailgate Joe's package, and I'm sure none of you are going to remind me that I said that later in the show. Shout out to you, Boom, our other Canadian. So $65, that's the cost of it. Unlimited alcohol, water, sodas, burgers. There's chili pepper burgers, and there's a taco bar that night. So it's they got a DJ, a dance floor, games. It's a lot of fun. I was over there with the Talking Jets groups last year for the Chargers game with Green Bean, Ryan, Matt, Dom, Jeremy, and it was a blast. There was a lot of Chargers fans because Joe will take on traveling fans from other teams, and good environment. Good message about, none of that fighting crap that goes on. You see all the viral videos of fights in the stadiums. Let's just have a good time, cheer for your team. Everyone go home looking the same way that you came when you got there. Me, I'm hoping to have a little bit of lipstick from kisses from some of the ladies on the cheeks, but that's the only additions I would like to have to me while there. Snowball, all you can eat, pal. Just for you. Just for you. I'm trying to do some time fill. I don't want to get into too much before our guest gets here. I got to tell you, I am disappointed when like something like GoFundMe, you have to put like your real name in, and I find out some of your actual real names, because to me, you are the people in the chat, and I'm like, who the hell is this guy? And then it's like, oh, that's me. And I'm like, oh, I didn't want it to be you. Now I know your real name. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Don't threaten me with a good time. I knew it. I knew it. I'm going to have talon scratches on my back that night. There you go. Boom. There's one for you. So, but yeah, the GoFundMe is there. I will close it tonight as soon as we go to spin the wheel, probably around 11 o'clock. But good thing today, everyone who walked on the field walked off. I did see an Ashton Davis report, something with his ribs. No report on it yet. You hope it's not anything serious. I expect Ashton to be one of the main backups, right? Like, aside from the D-line, we know how the D-line rotates. Ashton Davis is a very key sub. He plays in a lot of sub packages. He will cover tight ends. He had a decent role in the Kansas City game last year with Kelsey. We know we had the safety in the one game where he was blitzing. He's very valuable to what we do. He makes more turnovers than Sauce. Sauce Gardner's been in the league 2 years, 2 All-Pros. Can't hold a candle to Ashton Davis in terms of getting the ball. When Ashton Davis gets turnovers, he hands it to Sauce, because that's the only time Sauce gets the ball. So you hope Ashton's okay, and you hope that he's back and able to hit the field strong with us week 1 and all the way through game 20. This team is going to the Super Bowl. This team is going to hoist the trophy. So we need health. We need health. I'm looking forward to it. Sorry, I'm multitasking here. Old man interneting. Big fella coming in. Hassan Reddick needs to get his ass to camp. Enough of this shit. When he came in, he said he was excited to play, and then he goes to us, get here or get out. I don't think the get out is an option, but I can start to understand the sentiment of fans being frustrated. I get it. I get it. It's like I said, I'll wait till the Monday after the Carolina game. I'll wait till Monday the 19th. That's 3 weeks to the game. And if he's not here by Monday the 19th, then you're going to start to see a very, very angry, aggravated, frustrated Jet fan. And you guys normally don't see that. I usually try to keep my calm, keep my cool, but I'll lose my shit if it starts to be after August 19th. So since I am the calm one, since I am the one who likes to stay relaxed, I'm going to bring in somebody who loses his shit every day. I'm going to bring in my good friend. You know him. You love him. If not, shame on you. Just leave the show now. Let's bring in Gunny. What's up, brother?
Yo, what's up, my guy, Nick? First of all, did you just tell these people that you're the calm one? Is that what you just said?
With my takes, I am. I'm a feisty, vicious motherfucker. But when it's with my Jets takes, yes.
I misunderstood. Yes, okay, that's fair. That's fair. You do have this tendency of being more calm and reserved about certain aspects. I don't know how you do it. I think after all these years of having been beat down by this team, you'd be quick to jump back because you already know once the swings start coming, they don't usually stop. But I will give you that. You have been the voice.
Losing a toe makes you put shit into perspective, bro.
That is facts. I always got to put that into perspective. When it comes to you,
I mean,
things and you're like, man, you've been through some stuff. You've been through some stuff.
Losing a big toe, jumping off sides. How you been, man?
Hey, what's up, everybody? How y'all doing tonight?
I have a question for you.
What's good, man?
Some bad weather rolling through Virginia. Green Bean wasn't able to do the show tonight.
Uh-huh.
How does it feel to upgrade to a more handsome and a more sophisticated partner on a show with a beard? Like, it's got to be good for you to not have to look at that train wreck of a human tonight, right?
See, I see what you're doing right there, man. You're firing some shots and seeing if I'm going to die.
I'll fire the shot. You decline. This is.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say it's an honor to be here, my boy Nick. You know what I'm saying? You know I love chopping it up with you, right? Like we've known each other, man. We've known
Hey,
each other
he
for
takes
3
shots
years.
at me all the time. You know that. You're on air.
I'll let y'all. Yeah, I know
I'm
that.
fishing
I'll
it
let y'all
back.
go through y'all war. Y'all do y'all war. Got love for number.
What are you, Sweden or
I'm not
Switzerland?
there it is, Switzerland. I'm Switzerland. I'm not trying to go ahead and get put in the crosshairs. So I'm going to go ahead and just be Switzerland on this one.
All right. I respect that. Very smart. Very smart of you. So what's your thoughts? Big fella brought up Redick. Give me your thoughts. Where are you? Where are you today? Refresh everyone with where you were maybe when camp opened, and where have you escalated to with this? What's your thoughts?
Yeah, in all actuality, I've gotten to this point now where when camp opened up, I wasn't stressing it. In all actuality, it was kind of annoying that he was in the building if, in fact, like he was still trying to go ahead and get a new contract. But then you started hearing things about how, like, well, they had, a handshake agreement about him being able to play out this year on his contract. Then you heard something else about him declining offers that were already made to him before he came here. It's weird, man. But for me, I look at his initial reaction or engagement with the team when he first got there, talking about, he was ready to put in the work. You saw him talking to Sauce Gardner. He seemed really excited. So I kind of get the vibe that this is a guy that was okay with coming in here on that last year with the ability to play with this defensive line and potentially get that big bag, whether it's next year with the Jets or with a different team. But I've gotten to the point now where I don't care. I really don't. I think that Haason Reddick, if he shows up and plays, he's going to be an impact with this defense. I believe that. I think that defensively, he's going to impact this team in a positive way. And I'm getting my mic is not on. Is that I'm good on this side. Audio.
I hear you.
Oh, wait a minute.
I hear you fine.
Now, is this better? This is probably better.
Oh, you sounded faded. All right. I could hear you, but yeah.
My bad. For some reason, it picked up the AirPods and wasn't picking up the mic. I appreciate you for calling me out on that one there, Snowball. But yeah, and so in all actuality, for me, when it comes to a high risk situation, he's right now been fined $1 million for not showing up. For somebody who's, trying to go ahead and make more money or keep more of his money, these are all like fines you can't go ahead and take back. It's kind of foolish to me, but I also understand at 29 years old, he understands he's got one more big bag in him. Is he skipping out freaking training camp so that way he doesn't get hurt during training camp or tweak something or put himself in a bad situation where he can't perform on Sundays? It's possible. We really don't know. He's not really talking to anybody. But for me, I've gotten to the point now where if we can go ahead and package Haason Reddick to go ahead and bring in Davante Adams, do it, right? Like, I've gotten to that point to where I'm not worried about the New York Jets defense. Yeah, I'm not worried about it. Like, as a Jets fan, I feel like what we've seen this team accomplish the last couple of years, having a top 2, top 3 defense doesn't really win you the kind of games you want to win. Like 7 games back-to-back seasons. Yeah, that's good enough when you have the worst quarterback play of all time. But I'm not worried about the defense. One thing when it comes to this freaking team that I'm 100% confident in is Salah's ability and Ulbricht's ability to actually coach defense. What I worry about is the offense, ultimately, right? Right now we have Aaron Rodgers. It's been looking great in training camp. I feel good about it. So if Haason Reddick wants to be here, great. If he doesn't, fine. McDonald, freaking Clemens, I don't care. Whoever they decide they're going to go with, they're going to produce to a level to where this defense is not going to fall off of a cliff. Whether we go from a top 3 defense to a top 5 defense, that's the margin of error we're talking about. Does Haason Reddick make us better? Yes, he does. But at this point, I only care about the people that are here. And if we wanted to package him up right now to bring Davante Adams into the building, I would be okay with that as well. So that's where I'm at with it when it comes to Haason. You saw the defense play lights out today. You've seen the defense and the offense go back and forth during training camp. I do believe he makes us better, but I don't believe this defense falls off of a cliff because we don't have Haason Reddick in the building.
Agreed. I agree with that. I don't think they're gonna. I don't think there's any chance they send him anywhere. I don't. But I get the take of the defense has some wiggle room, especially when you have an offense scoring more than 13 points a game. There's
helps.
a lot more wiggle room. The defense, I don't want to say the word fall off, but the defense, I guess they can fall off a little bit, right? Like they don't have to be perfect every game to win. We can win. We can win a game 31-28. I don't think that we're going to have many games where they give that many points up, but we have an offense that can match that. We know if we were giving up 30 points in a game, we kind of had no chance of winning, right?
Oh no.
Like maybe one game. What we scored 30 against Houston last year, all in the second half too. By the way, like if you want to go back and watch a Jets offense operate, go back and watch the second half of that Houston game last year. That was one of the craziest halves of football. Like that was the perfect bipolar Jet game. No points at halftime, 30 points in the second half. What the hell happened? So that's one of those crazy Jet games, right? Like in our history. In the rain, 100%. We're dropping 30 points and a half. How many times has that happened in Jets history? Like the last one I could think of was maybe a Favre game when we lit up the Cardinals that year in those ugly blue retros. I think we put up 55, almost 30 in each half.
Man, 55 points. Could you imagine dropping 55 points in an NFL football game?
We would be unbearable. There would be 24-hour streams by everyone. We would
100%.
We would be the most unbearable fan base, and I can't wait for it to happen 13
It's
times.
Gonna happen. It's going to happen. I feel it in my bones. We're going to do this.
It's going to be I talked to my buddy Chris, who will be on next Wednesday night to do a fantasy football preview, and he's a longtime Packer fan. And he said his concern with Rodgers, with Wilson and Hall is that Rodgers manipulates the defense so much that the play clock runs down a lot. So it's not like you're getting a lot of hurry up and you're not getting a lot of reps. It's him taking the play clock down more often than a lot of other quarterbacks do. So you don't get as many plays in a game when they're putting together these long drives. It's a lot of clock eating. So he's like, that's something I would be concerned about with Hall and Wilson because they might not get the volume other teams get who run their offense at a faster pace. But I'll let him explain all that next week. But that was something interesting. That's a different take than what we hear about Rodgers, right? Someone who's watched him as a diehard Packer fan for all these years. Rodgers will come up to the line and make his adjustments and play chess and then snap it right at the end, right? So
yeah, but in terms of fantasy football production, we've got proof that really doesn't impact his players. We've seen Devontae Adams, Adams literally put up top 2 wide receiver numbers in fantasy football. Aaron Jones has put up freaking buku numbers in fantasy football. Heck, he made freaking was it Roykin, whatever his name was, a top freaking 5 tight end one year. So I don't know if that really impacts the fantasy football. Tanya, thank you. Tanya, yep, it was Tanya.
I just mentioned it earlier. 52 catches on 59 targets, 11 touchdowns that year.
Bro, he was a top 5 tight end that year. So you might not like the volume aspect. You might not get the amount of volume you would like to see, but we're going to get more touchdowns. I think you're going to get more touchdowns and more positive points and more positive yards. And ultimately, that's going to lead to better fantasy football production. But I know what he's talking about. It's true. Aaron Rodgers does take his time to analyze the defense and kind of make sure he gets a good idea of where they're going. Call his audibles, make sure he gets his checks right, get his offensive lineman on the right page. I'm 100% okay with that. That means that dude is making sure he puts us in the best position to score, and then he goes and he scores. So that's always good for fantasy football, right? So, yeah, you might not get freaking 70 yards, but you get that touchdown, you're still going to get your 7 points. So, like, ultimately for me, it's a win-win.
Yeah. I mean, we're going to see the most effective and efficient offense we've ever watched.
I believe so.
We're going to see things like we've never seen before. We've never had quarterback play like this. Running back play in terms of catching it. Like, I'm going to be honest, I love Curtis Martin, but I think Breece is more explosive than Curtis Martin. Agreed. Curtis Martin was, in my opinion, king of the 8 to 13-yard run. He would get through the hole, take an angle to the sideline, outrun the linebacker, and then get out 8 to 13 yards. Like he wasn't a very often break and go and outrun everybody. Brees can take the ball from anywhere. We saw it in the Giants game last year. He caught the ball in the middle of the field, outruns everyone, and turns up the sideline. And we all collectively went, "Oh shit, he's back!" Like now he's back.
When you look at Brees Hall, he doesn't even look like he's moving that fast. That like the dude glides when he runs. It doesn't even make sense to me.
It's almost so deceptive, right? Like
that's the word.
Like kind of like
speed.
Bernie Williams was like that with the Yankees. Bernie Williams glided when he ran, and it never looked like he was running very hard, but he was flying.
Yep.
And Brees has that where he just starts going. He looks so smooth at full speed.
Effortless.
Some guys running, they're trucking their shoulders, and arms are trying to overdo it. He's gliding downfield and running away from people.
Yeah, and I think that's what's so deceptive about it, because you look at him and you think like, well, no, he's not really a speed guy, but then he's getting clocked at 22 miles per hour freaking on a long run. And you're like, damn, 22 miles an hour. One of the people that did faster last year were freaking Tyreek Hill in a chain. I was kind of surprised by that. So
yeah,
in all actuality, the dude is an every down back. But what about Braylon Allen? I mean, I know it's your show. I'm not gonna jump, but Braylon Allen to me,
the best part of my show is it's friends hanging out talking.
Bet.
Go ahead. There's no.
Go ahead. If there was going to be a concern about Brees Hall's production in fantasy football, I don't think it's Aaron Rodgers. I think it's Braylon Allen. Watching this kid throughout training camp, you're starting to see him do things we didn't know he could even do, when he was in Wisconsin. Like, he was a bruiser. He had some explosiveness to him. We didn't know he could catch a football the way he's catching the football. We didn't know he could run routes the way he's running routes. We didn't know he could go ahead and pick up a blitz the way he's picking up blitzes in freaking training camp and blocking and protecting Aaron Rodgers. Braylon Allen has been an impressive surprise for me in training camp, because I thought he was going to be the thunder to Brees Hall being the lightning, but the dude's got some lightning to him. You can take Brees off the field and the defense is not going to know what play is coming, because Braylon Allen can do a little bit of everything Brees can. Now, I think Brees can do it in a way more dynamic fashion. I think Brees is elite in terms of what he brings to the table. But the more and more I've watched Braylon Allen and how he's just acclimated himself thus far in training camp, I can't sit here and tell you with certainty that like he's not going to eat into freaking Brees Hall's touches, because he can do a lot of the things Brees can do. I'm not saying he can do it as good, but so far what we've seen in camp is he can go ahead and catch the ball. He can block. He can run routes. He's got a little bit of burst to him. And the dude is 6'2", 245 pounds. He's a freaking tank. So I like what I'm seeing in Braylon Allen.
I agree. And I was there Saturday at camp, and that was one of the most impressive things I saw. He's Herculean. He's jacked, right? We know that. You see that in the picture. Some of the takeaways that myself and others had, how light on his feet he was for somebody that size.
Yep.
He had gotten through a hole and kicked it out. Now, some guys, when they get through the hole, they don't want to take a linebacker on. They go east-west right away, right? Let's use the clock and out. They go 3-9, right? They go side to side. He can go 10-30, 130. Because if you don't square him up, he's running through an arm tackle.
Right through you.
He doesn't have to completely avoid you, because he can run through. He can take you on, and he can beat you if he takes a little bit of an angle. Some guys, as soon as they get through the hole, they got to duck, they got to dive, they got to dip, dodgeball reference, and all of a sudden they get caught up because they're afraid to take somebody on. That's not him. We're going to see a very, very impressive player. And he's not going to take away touches. He's going to get more touches than people expect, because we're going to have big leads. We're going to have games where we might be up 30-3. And the second half, Brees is joking on the sideline, doing the I'm out of the game, hold your shoulder pads like this while you're talking to your boys. Like, I want to see that. I want to see
I love those,
Brees Hall on the sideline.
That means the game's already won. Whenever you see that on the sideline with your stars, that means the game's over. Yep. We already won the game.
Yep. That's as close as you can get to taking off your shoulder pads during a regular
Pretty much.
game. You pull them down. So we're going to have a lot of moments where Davis might be the leading carry guy in the game, because the last quarter and a half, it's just running the ball. It's Tyrod giving it to Davis. You know, when we're blowing out the Patriots and we're up by 30,
yep,
you're going to have the backups getting bulk.
People can laugh or say, "Oh my gosh, it's whatever," right? You can do whatever you want, but I think you shared this as well, and then I think Warren Sharp kind of followed through in terms of the New York Jets in the last 2 years have won 14 games with literally the worst offensive play in the NFL. We're talking about bottom of the league. We had 6 quarterbacks. All of them are so bad. There's charts where they're literally off the charts in terms of negative, in terms of what they bring to the table.
Yeah.
And they've still won freaking 7 games in back-to-back seasons. And in some of those seasons, they've beaten playoff caliber teams and taken the Super Bowl champions down to the wire. They required the assistance of the refs to beat the Jets.
Facts.
So the talent is so abundant. It's kind of if you don't see what the Jets are capable of, it's either clear you're a homer or you're a hater. There's no other way to look at it, because this team is stacked and we're way better than we were last year. I know last year we were all excited because we got Aaron Rodgers. But in terms of the roster, what we've seen in hindsight, we realized, like, okay, we got overly zealous in terms of what we could have possibly achieved. I still think we would have made the playoffs last year, but I don't think we would have gone further than maybe outside of the wild card, right? Because I think there were holes we weren't looking at. But now, yo, Nick, to find a weakness on this roster, you actually have to try. Like, not just in terms of like the starter position group, but we're even talking about like the depth on this roster. It's just insane. This team from top to bottom, from starters to backups, has talented playmakers with game time experience, like starting experience, that can go ahead and make moves. The first round pick for the Jets, Fashanu, is learning behind Tyron Smith and Morgan Moses, taking extra snaps. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you're seeing the Tyron sit out today and Fashanu going out there, and they're still opening up holes and they're still being able to function as an offensive line. Yeah, I heard there were some concerns on the right side later on in the joint practice. But in terms of overall efficiency, it was night and day. This team right now, I mean, and I know it's for everybody, right? If Patrick Mahomes goes down, it's a wrap. If Tyreek Hill goes down for the Dolphins, it's a wrap, right? So injury is very much the mortal enemy of success when it comes to, NFL football. But I really don't look at a single team in the NFL right now and I'm like, man, we're going to get smoked. Or, man, we don't have a chance. Not a single team. Not a single team.
We're going to be me with a cigar. We're going to be doing the smoking. Of course, every team has a game where they lay an egg, right?
100%.
The Chiefs will lose a game to the Raiders like they have no business. I think they lost one last year to the Raiders around Christmas, right?
Yep.
Around Christmas Day last year. So there's always that game that's the anomaly. The most important thing in football is you don't have 5-6 of those games where you're losing games where you should win. That's where the horrible seasons come in. When you beat the teams that you're supposed to beat, and then you play 500 football against the playoff teams, you're probably going to win double-digit games. Now, if you play 600-700 football against the playoff teams, now you're looking at potential 1 seeds. You're winning 13 games probably if you're playing at that rate, right? We're good enough to win any type of game, Gunny. You want to get into a control the clock, run the ball, bad weather game, run game defense, travel anywhere, any conditions, any turf, right? Check. We could do that. You need your quarterback. The defense is off. You need to score touchdowns. You need to get in a shootout. Check. We can do that. It comes down to a kicker in a field goal kicker game. Check. We can do that. It comes down to field position where your punter's got to flip the field because it's a tight game. Check. We can do that. You need the crowd to make a difference late in the game and make noise on the 3rd and 4th downs, and the other team has to go for it. Check. We can do that. We can win any type of game. And like you said before, what's our biggest weaknesses? Gunny, 2020, we had one of the worst rosters ever put together. Besides Jamal Adams, Quinnen Williams, and maybe Robbie Anderson, nobody else would make this roster. Nope. Forget starting. They wouldn't make the roster. Go look at how bad that roster was.
Yeah.
And now, Gunny, we're bitching about our backup interior offensive lineman and who's our 4th safety.
Yes. That's where we're at as a fan base.
What's another big question? Will Jordan Travis be popped? That's our biggest quarterback question, Gunny. Is our rookie going to be popped? Not is our rookie going to save us. Not is our rookie starting day one. Not is our rookie going to be on a second contract. Is he even going to be on the active roster? The changes that we've gone through with this roster and the depth. How about this? I say this all the time. Our last 2 first-round choices don't have to have the kiss of death in Jets land. What's the kiss of death? He's our savior.
Yep.
Fuck that. Olu doesn't have to start.
Nope.
Will doesn't have to start.
Nope.
And now Reddick doesn't show up. Okay, Will. Show why you were number 1 draft pick. Now it's your time to get some more reps.
Go shine.
Olu, Tyron's back's a little stiff. It's not injured. All right, maybe he tweaked it a little bit. It's the game before the bye week or the game after the bye week. Go show why you were taking number 11 overall. And then come back. Tyron's back. Yeah, Tyron's back. The most often part injured of him. I'm mentioning it. Tyron's back. But the depth is there. Corley, okay. If you get 2 receptions a game and maybe a carry a game and you get 51 touches on the year, I'm okay with that. A rookie getting 34 catches, 17 carries, coming up with maybe 6 touchdowns. Okay. 3rd down conversions is what I want because I don't know if you're aware of this. I Googled this. Teams are more likely to score touchdowns when they convert on 3rd down and they extend drives. It might be
that's
breaking
a real
news
thing?
here. Breaking news. That's a thing. That's a thing. Teams do it. Successful teams do it. So staying on the field, getting these guys the ball, using their abilities to exploit the defense, and having the quarterback to find the mismatch and get the ball to those guys is going to be so exciting to watch. It's going to be something we've never seen before.
I'm excited for it, man. And the more and more I think about it, the more and more we get as we get closer to the season. And it's gotten to the point now where I don't even argue anymore with freaking Dolphins fans or Bills fans. I just look at their comments and I just laugh because I've never like the Dolphins fans specifically. I've never seen a fan base so excited to be slightly above average. Right? Their winning thing is, oh, we beat the Jets, freaking blah blah blah. Yeah, you beat the worst offense to ever roam the earth 5 times with freaking Tua. You beat the worst quarterback play of all, and Tua didn't really play a role in those wins. But they love to go ahead and bring it up. 2 of this, 2 of that. He's 5-0, even though it's really 4-0 since he only took like 3 freaking snaps on one of those wins. But I digress, man. I don't even talk crap anymore, man. I'm just like, you know what? You can have it. You can have it.
Let them think whatever they want, right? Like I'm not looking down. I'm not looking down.
Nope.
Like I have no interest in looking at the Bills or the Dolphins. Do I want to beat them when we play? Obviously.
100%. 100%.
Do I think that we can? Yeah, I think we'll go 3-1 against them because I don't think the last game of the season will mean a goddamn thing for us. I think we'll have the 1 seed locked up, and the Dolphins will have to come here and play our backups the last week. That's where I'm at. That's how good I think this team's going to be. Shout out to Boba Jet. Gunny, have you served? If so, what branch? United States Marine Corps for me.
Yeah, served in the Marine Corps as well. Gunnery sergeant, got to E7, was selected for E8, but I got out after 14 years. They were trying to give me orders to California. The family and I did not want to leave Texas, so I called it a career at 14 years. But yeah, served 14 years in the Marine Corps. Stationed in Cherry Point, stationed in Beaufort, South Carolina, stationed in Houston, Texas, deployed to Iraq. Yeah, man, 14 years. Great times. Served in the Marine Corps, man. So summer 5, brother. Didn't know you were a former Marine. E7 for me. Called it a career at 13. Okay. So both of us were gunnery sergeants. Both of us did freaking that 13 to 14 year window. Called it a career. People think we're crazy because when you get to E7, right? Like the majority of us, we go to full 20, right? We go to full 20 years. We don't get out. But apparently me and Boba Jet had the same thought process. Was like, nah, it's enough. I think that's good enough. And we walked away because when you walk away that early, you miss out on the 20-year retirement and whatnot. But again, Summer Fire, brother. It's nice to. I did not know that. Like, I follow you on like TikTok and whatnot. I follow you on Instagram. And I'm just now learning that Boba Jet is a Marine, also a gunnery sergeant that got out within the same time frame as I did.
So that means
What
I have to
years?
start calling him Gunny also.
I mean, yeah, technically, yeah. That's the nickname for us at
Gunny,
E7
Gunny
Gunnery
Boba.
Sergeants.
Gunny Boba is now.
Gunny Boba. That's going to be his new freaking handle.
Awesome. Rick Kent coming in saying with his 2-month channel member super chat, a couple of legends right here. Thank you, Rick, and thank you for your support. Real quick, because we're getting up on 11 o'clock here. Here's the wheel. All the names are there. We are going to spin it in a few. I will give 5 more minutes for any last minute donations. If you're asking, what the hell is this? Well, let me explain it to you. Let me make sure I don't close that out because I typed all those names. We did the GoFundMe for Hank G. I shut it down a few weeks ago. I went to camp. I got the Brees Hall helmet with the autograph on it from Brees. And now that it's a Brees Hall helmet, I was like, you know what? Some people might be upset tonight. And they might say, hey, I wish I would have known that it was Brees Hall. So I figured I'd open it up, take a couple more donations. For every $10 donation, you get your name on the wheel. You get $20, you get 2 entries. So the link is in the description. I will give it 5 more minutes, 4 more minutes. 11 o'clock, I will lock it down. If you donate, there is a delay with GoFundMe. Message me here on screen, and then everyone else comment to get my attention if I don't see it, so we can add that person to the wheel. Gunny, I've given you a lot of praise and credit for this. You know, last year I was down bad. You, Green Bean, Jeremy, got together, put a GoFundMe together for me. And I said that when life gets better, I'm going to pay it forward. So on the channel here, we put together something for Hank G, who's from Canada. Never been to a Jet game, never been to an NFL game. We got hotel, we got flight, we got ticket, we got tailgate, we got him some extra money for in pocket. I had to buy the helmet out of the GoFundMe to get it autographed by Brees. Very, very good purchase. It worked out fantastic on Saturday.
Okay.
So that's where we're at. That's what we're doing. And due to your kindness and forward thinking and desire to help me out last year, it's now I'm paying it forward to help somebody else out. And we'll do that every year.
I love that.
We'll get someone else out here for the home opener every year. Hell yeah, man. And shout out to everyone who has donated. Even if you don't win the helmet today. Also, breaking news, you have to get to my house within 10 minutes of the drawing to claim the helmet, or else I get to keep it. Little sidebar. There's no pressure on anyone, no matter where you guys are in the country. If you can't make it, it's okay. I'll hold on to the helmet, Gunny. I'll do that.
I mean, sometimes you've got to go ahead and take one for the team.
And listen, I'm just doing my part in society to make the world a better place.
Everybody's got to do their part.
I got to start building up the room. Yeah. All right. Did anyone donate? I'm gonna lock this down. This doesn't surprise me. We the people saying, "Joke's on you, Nick. I'm already outside your house." I thought I smelled something funky. All right. If nobody is in the process of donating, I'm gonna shut it down. All right. Mike B, hi-ho Jets fan, said I just did. Jay Quest, I got you. You're on the wheel. Wait a minute. New member? You gift a third of the memberships to the channel and you weren't a member?
You wasn't a member.
You're an admin in the Proud NYJ fan Discord? And what kind of shenanigans are going on here on a Thursday night? Phenom. I'm going to read all the names before we do it. Phenom, if you previously donated, I read all the names before. I'll go through it right now. We got Curly, Cuca, Bo, Quest, VR, the Big Fella, Snowball, Ricky Clemens, Rick Kent, Peter Hawkins, Murph, Daniel Murphy, Midnight Mike, Mark Ferraro, Knob, Kim K, Johnny Hawk, Eric Colon, Dio, Clancy, Bonesy, Andrew Puglisi, Addison. Yeah, Phenom. I didn't want to give your real name out. I didn't. Did I read your name? I got you. All right. All right. Let's refresh this. GoFundMe does take a minute. Let me reopen that. So, Gunny, give me your thoughts. What's your thoughts on Rodgers? Do you want Rodgers playing in the preseason? Do you want Rodgers not? He's never really played in Green Bay in the preseason. I know we put him out there for a drive last year. What's your thoughts? Where are you at with Rodgers preseason?
So if our first game wasn't going to be against the freaking 49ers, the Super Bowl champion runner-ups, I'd be 100% on board with having that man just sit back and just chill. We'll get him out there when it comes to game days. But I want him to go ahead and get a little freaking warm up, right? Get a little bit of the juices flowing with the full arsenal of weapons, the offensive line. I would like to see him potentially play at least the last preseason game of the season against the Giants. You got the offensive line. You got the freaking Mike Williams, Garrett Wilson. You got your complement of tight ends and running backs. Just for him to go ahead and get a quarter, maybe even a drive, whatever it takes. If you get them a drive and they work their way down and they score a freaking touchdown, pull them. That's it, boys. Go out on the high. Get the starters off the field. But at least get those guys a quarter just to go ahead and go out there and do their thing. Make sure they're meshing well against some competition. Aaron Rodgers' timing is on point with these guys. Just a little bit of an appetizer so that way he's prepared for going into a game day against the 49ers, which is going to be a tough matchup. Even though I believe now with some of the, the stuff they're dealing with, right, the stress they're dealing with is now looking more like it's going to be in our favor. It was one of those games where I had up as a 50-50. I'll go 60-40 in terms of the 49ers winning it. But now I feel a lot better about it. You're seeing Trent Williams talking about not suiting up until he gets paid. They're about to lose freaking Brandon Ayuk. He's about to be gone. And I think CMC right now is dealing with some freaking nagging injuries as well. So he might be a little slow to come out the gate. So perfect time for you to go ahead and play the 49ers this early. But give Aaron Rodgers freaking a couple of snaps with his guys against the Giants. Then sit them, and then we'll go ahead and celebrate the win against the 49ers opening night.
Awesome. Shout out to Addison, who said, not only am I becoming a member, I'm going to gift 5. Addison, there's only one thing to play when you gift 5 memberships. You got to watch the jet fly over, Gunny. Come on, man. Yeah, you got to watch the jet go over.
My bad.
Addison gifted memberships to Peter, Jeffrey, Matthew Smith, Sharp Instincts, and Allison Tuckbob. You guys can thank and praise Addison in the chat. And if you aren't already and you look at the bottom of the screen, follow the instructions to get into the Discord group. There's parties going on. There's hangouts all the time. Even while my show is going on, there are people hanging out in the Discord video chat. Did not know that till today. And I got cursed at and yelled at to get out and go on my show. So that I get treated like crap in my own Discord, Gunny. Mike B, I am waiting for your donation to refresh and hit. It hasn't hit yet. You said you put 20 in. because I want to shut this down and get this done. I don't want to shut it down. If all right, Mike, I'm going to add you to the wheel because you told me you put 2 on, and we'll go from there. We'll figure it out. But shout out to everybody in the chat tonight. All right, let me check this one more time. We're going to add Mike B, and then we're going to do this. Mike B. All right. All right, you guys ready? You want to stick around for this, Gunny, or you got to bounce?
I'll stick around for this real quick, and then I'll roll out afterwards.
All right. Let me just refresh this again. I'm waiting for Mike to just confirm. I don't have it yet, Mike. I keep hitting refresh in here, and it stayed the same. So, Gunny, I know you give your takes all the time, everywhere. I'm just going to do a little speed round with you. Give me yes or no. We winning the division?
Yes.
We winning the AFC?
Yes.
Are we winning the Super Bowl?
Okay. Yes.
Nice.
Yes, we are.
I like it. And he knows he's on this channel. He just says, fuck it. He's like, let's go. I'm on this show. I know I can drop an F-bomb and I won't get yelled at.
I sure as hell can.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I again, like I said before, man, I just don't see a situation or a team where I look at and I'm thinking to myself, oh my God, they're scary, right? And then the Jets are well overdue. Well overdue. We've got the whole storyline behind us as well. Freaking Aaron Rodgers, we've all seen what he can do when he's pissed off and the people are doubting him. And he just I think he's sick. I think Aaron Rodgers is one of those sickos that literally finds reasons to go ahead and prove people wrong. Like he feeds off of it. Literally every single time he's been put in this kind of a situation where he's considered to be done, he's put up freaking ridiculous numbers or he became the league MVP. I'm not saying he's going to be league MVP this year, but I'm saying he's going to be a top 5 quarterback at worst by season's end. Top 5 quarterback that's going to put us in a top 5 freaking offense, top 5 defense, top 5 special teams. Come on,
top
bro.
5 quarterback, we're undefeated.
Oh, actually,
top 5 quarterback, we're undefeated.
You're right. You're right. If he hits top 5 in terms of stats, that will be an undefeated season. But I hate that. I don't want us to be undefeated going into the playoffs because I don't like the synergy of what that can entail. But give me 16-1. 16-1, we go into the playoffs, you know what I'm saying, and we go on a run.
I like it. Mike B, I did get your donation. It did go in. So you were on the wheel. Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. We are going to add this, and here's the moment you've all been waiting for. We are going to shuffle the wheel 3 times. 1, 2, 3. The wheel is shuffled. We are going to spin now. And here we go. And the winner is Rick Kent. Rick Kent. Congratulations to Rick. Rick is in California. There's no way he's getting here, so congratulations to me. No. Congratulations, Rick. We will let me close that because that closes. This computer is old. It slows everything down. Congratulations, Rick. Well deserved.
Congratulations, Rick.
Well deserved. We will talk.
The old collusion. The collusion messages are coming out.
Hey, Rick was one of the top donators. So kudos to him. Awesome. And you know what, Mike? That's a good thing. Everybody wins because you're a part of a good cause. You're helping a good Jet fan who is originally from Germany, who went to Canada, had some bad luck in life, and has found a community that helps him on a week-to-week basis, that helps him. And I'm very happy to call Hank a friend, and I can't wait to meet him. I can't wait to get him down here. And kudos to Rick. Rick, is very generous on multiple shows, and good things happen to good people. So congratulations to Rick, and thank you everyone who donated. You're all winners in my book.
I kind of want to know if I'm senior or if freaking Gunny Boba Fett is senior in terms of picking up rank.
Oh, look at that. You're trying to start shit now? Look at you.
Nah, I'm just kind of curious. Yo, Gunny, when did you get promoted?
Boba, when did you get promoted? Oh, here we go. Yeah, I can't wait, man. It's going to be fun. Oh, my God. Carly, white girl alert. 1111, make a wish.
So Stack definitely got me beat. Yeah, and he said promoted in 1996. All right. That's fair.
He says 2013.
All right, you got me. I was 2017. I don't know. Because we came in very similar time frames. I think our careers definitely crossed paths in terms of time and service. But yeah, he got me. He's senior, so that's. I mean, well, technically, the big guns would fall to. Where is he? 1990. Stack. I guess Stack would technically be big guns. I mean, 96. I mean, I was still in middle school, elementary school. Dang it.
Addison with his 1111 wishes Nick spun the wheel again. Boba says it's not fair. I got meritorious corporal and sergeant.
I got meritorious corporal, meritorious sergeant, and meritorious lance.
What was the last one?
I pinned on lance corporal. I actually went the opposite way. So lance corporal, and then meritorious sergeant. And staff sergeant and gunny. Well, technically, I got meritorious gunny as well, but he knows how the game works. I was already selected for it, and my number was actually higher than if I was going to wait for me to get the meritorious pinning for gunnery sergeant on the 2nd of the same month. So I was just like, no, well, I'll just take the first because I'm not trying to go ahead and be the second, which would literally mean I was junior by everybody who got promoted on the first for gunnery sergeant. So yeah, I got a question. I got the gunny in 9.5 years. Kind of curious where, because Boba got promoted meritoriously that many times. Stack said meritorious sergeant as well. So they were on the fast track for promotions.
I feel like somebody pushed the SAP button. I have no idea what the hell you're talking about.
Sorry, I'm pretty much looking at those guys right now. My bad.
I respect all military members, dude. So I'm happy as hell that everyone's connecting. But We the People used his wish at 1111 to wish Nick would grow his toe back.
Oh, that's nice.
Weed, me and you both. However, I don't think the chat would be as fun if I had 10 toes. I know Johnny would hate it. So in order of being the people pleaser that I am, we'll keep it as is. We'll keep the status toe. You like that? A little status toe instead of status quo?
Status toe.
Bastard Weed. Actually, let me do this. Yeah, man. When I open up a second browser, my whole computer just starts lagging. Like you can hear like when you hear like a dump truck going down the highway and the air brakes got to hit and you hear like you hear it starting to die down. That's what the computer does if I open up a second
it's
browser.
Asking you to please save it.
Yeah, it gets bad. You know what, Weed? I am gonna send you the link And then when Gunny bounces, you can come on and show everyone that you have proof that I am a time traveler. Oh, these are going to be good.
So I will say this. So Boba Jet is a stud Marine, as was I, right? So he picked up gunnery sergeant at 11 years. That's insane. That's fast. Like literally, it's like it takes on average 14 to 15 years to get there, right? And those are the good Marines. Some people don't ever see it in their 20-year career. So to do it in 11 years is pretty damn fast. So that's impressive. I think me and Bubba would hang out and we'd have a good time.
Nice. Well, get your ass up here to a game, bro.
Well, yeah. I mean, I plan on. Yeah, I'm not gonna make the one that you wanted me to, though. I've got too many things going on that month. I talked to the wife, and
yeah,
it's not gonna work out.
She ruins everything for us. She really. I wish you two nothing but happiness, but every time I want to hang with you, she said no.
It's gonna happen. I'm gonna see you this year. It's just,
I know it will.
Unfortunately,
I'll see you in New Orleans.
And I'm with you, Bubba. I'm gonna have to do a collab with Bubba on a show or something, because that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, man.
Gunny Bubba. Cool. I learned that, just made my day. I'm like, oh shit. All right. Yeah, I think we'd have a good time on a show together.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna. I closed the link. I don't want to type all those names in. I was about to take the helmet away from Rick for posting that the Mets won on a day that the Yankees lost. I deleted it. God damn. You win, Rick. My laziness gets you to keep the helmet, Rick.
Roger, to answer your question, yeah, I got the notification that I was included into it, and I filled out the information and sent it back. Because at the time of that happening, I was at Cherry Point, but I was going to the Mixed Martial Arts Instructor course, the McMAP course, out in Camp Lejeune to become an instructor. So yeah, I drank plenty of freaking Camp Lejeune water.
Well, but thank you for the super chat. I'm done talking for free. That's funny. What do you drink? I got you. And if you don't drink, what do you eat, brother? I got you.
You talking to me, Bubba? Because if that's the case, man, when I meet up with you, I'm a big rum and coke guy. So yeah, I definitely drink. So I'm a big rum and coke guy.
He wishes he was talking to me. I don't want to flex, but I am a water and ice guy.
Hey, listen. Hey, that's the original beverage.
That's the gangster shit.
The original beverage. You know what I'm saying? So I feel that.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, I definitely, yeah, Bubba. When I'm there, man, that's definitely gonna be chopping it up with you. You buy me one, I'll buy you one. I'll buy the second round.
Nice. And at MetLife Stadium, the bottle of water might be more expensive than
the alcohol. That's facts. That's absolute facts.
Ridiculous.
You already know it.
And then the soccer comes there, the Copa America games, and they have free water refill stations everywhere. I'm like, where the fuck is this for a Jet game?
Oh, are you serious?
I swear to you, they had water refilling stations because it was like 98 degrees and humid. And so I'm like, where the hell
grass
is
and free water?
Yeah. Well, don't forget, for the World Cup, they have to take out a couple of rows of seats because the field isn't big enough to fit. So the players were pissed for the Copa games because the field was shrunken because it couldn't fit a full-size soccer field in the current MetLife Stadium. So we're going to lose like 1,700 seats. And those are premium seats they're taking out for maybe a year. I don't know if they're going to get them back in time.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's over right now, isn't it?
No, the World Cup's coming in 26, I believe. Phenom asked the question, does AR have a better year than Vinny in 98, 29-7?
100%, yes.
I think I would be disappointed if Rogers only threw 29.
I too would.
I think that's a fair statement. I think 35 is the floor if he plays. If he plays 16 games and the last one sits healthy, I'm looking at 34. Give me 32 to a game minimum on average. I think he's going to have a couple where there's 4 or 5. You know, he goes off on a primetime game here and there and throws 4 or 5 touchdowns.
I think I'm gonna go with 35-5 as my floor for Aaron Rodgers, because I'm telling you guys, you're going to see a lot of freaking screen passes to Brees Hall and to Malachi Corley and I think those are going to be. They should have been runs. But they're going to be touchdowns for Aaron Rodgers. So I'm at 35-5 as the floor for A-Rod.
Tom saw me drinking Gatorades and waters the other day. Saturday, it was so humid. I don't want to talk to a guy from Texas to tell him about how humid it might be outside.
I was about to say, really, bro?
But I was
really.
I don't leave the house, dude, when it gets like that, and I was soaked. My entire shirt was soaked.
Yeah, it's just from the car to the house to the car. That's how we do it in the month. Like my kids, we wanted to go outside to the pool and stuff. Hey, what's up, Nikki? Wait, so that's pronounced Neek. That's pronounced Neek.
And when you said Nikki, you threw me off, and I'm like, oh,
yeah.
Have I been saying her name wrong? Because
No. So I think I saw somebody comment on one of our Twitter posts, and they said Nikki, like they Nicky to respond to something that she said, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure it's Neek, but she didn't correct them. So then in my head, I was thinking to myself, am I been calling her Neek the wrong? Like, is it wrong? So now I'm kind of curious. Are we saying it right? Is it Neek? I don't want to say it, or is it Nikki? Because then that's just weird. So I'm just going to see she responds.
If it's Neek, pronounced Neek, type it the way Neek. If it's Nikki, type Nikki and let us know in the chat.
There we go.
Saying someone's name is very.
See, Snowball
important.
said it's Neek. She said Addison. It's Addison.
All right. We will call you Addison right now. All right. Oh, okay. Oh, she's just saying, yeah, short for Monique.
Neek,
all right, there we go.
Got it. Yep. Because
right.
my aunt's name is Monique, and we call her Neek as well. That's why when I saw Nikki on the Twitter thread, but she didn't correct them, so that's why it threw me for a loop. Like, oh man, I've been saying it wrong. So good. Thank you for clarifying, because I don't want to mess people's names up.
Yeah. Awesome. And thank you for
unique.
Popping in. Neek, I had a ladies' night last night, and it went very well. Genergy, I saw her in the chat earlier, was supposed to be here, but life happened and she couldn't make it. So I might have a second ladies' night at some point, and Neek will have to connect and maybe have you on for round 2 of ladies' night.
That'd be awesome. Happy birthday, Infrared.
Is it really?
Oh snap! Look at Johnny freaking dropping the T.
Johnny don't even fucking say hello to me. Johnny. I don't like Johnny anymore.
I love Johnny. I'm gonna be on Johnny's show here in a couple of weeks.
Try to talk to VR as much as you can. That would be my best advice.
Man, I gotta go, bro. As always with you, dog. I told you I'd be on for about 20 to 30. We're pushing almost an hour already, bro. I know. You're gonna get yelled at, but you know what? If you say to wifey, "It's Nick," she's like, "All right." She knows. She already knows. I'm gonna blame it on you as always. It's gonna be
respect to her for that. Gunny, go ahead, plug your show. Tell everyone where to find you if they don't know already.
Yeah. I mean, if you don't know already, you can find me on Tuesday nights on my channel, the New York Jets Situation Report. We do a hangout at 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern. We talk Jets, man. We just talk Jets. Right now, it's getting to that exciting time of the year where we're trying to go ahead and bring on some more guests. I'm trying to do some things now, bringing on a 49ers content creator to talk about the first game. I'm talking to TD Finch, talk about doing a collab for the Miami Dolphins game. So just trying to go ahead and get out there and talk to some other individuals that do this content thing so we can get perspective from other fan bases. So check me out. If you haven't subscribed, I highly recommend you do. Trying to get to 2,000 so I can give away an autographed Joe Namath jersey. So help me give it away. So 2,000, once I get 2,000 subscribers, I'm doing a Joe Namath autographed jersey giveaway. So if you want to be a part of that, jump onto the channel and just hit sub, get the 2K, then I can go ahead and give this thing. I've been trying to give this thing away since freaking like mid-year last year.
I'll take it off your hands, bro.
I figured you would. I figured you would love to, but obviously you'd be entered in it because you've been a part of my channel for years now. So it's going to be a giveaway for the first 2,000 subscribers, right? Just obviously put it out there, but yeah, definitely check it out. And yeah, man, Oh, and I'm also on the Thursday Think of It usually with Green Bean, but he's dealing with the storm right now today, which is why I was able to chop it up with Nick tonight. So, yeah, definitely check out Thursday Think of It on Green Bean's channel as well.
Boba coming in with another super chat. Thank you, Boba. And he said, you tell TD Finns that he said Tua isn't him. Tell him I sent you. He knows who I am.
I got you, Bubba. Listen, one thing I'll tell you about TD Finch talk, man. Like, and I don't know about you guys, but I watch the AFC East specifically. I watch Dan Mitchell. I used to really like watching Master at Work for the Patriots. I watch TD Finch talk, and I watch all these other, like Doug is another one that I watch for the Dolphins. I watch these content creators, man, because I always feel like we do. Content creators can kind of give you a pulse of what they really feel about their team and what they're thinking. One of the individuals that I've watched for a couple of years now that's never really missed has been TD Finch Talk. But if you catch him on the AFC East roundtable, he's going to sit there and just talk shit to talk shit and pretend like he doesn't tell you the truth on his channel. But on his channel, you'll watch him, and the dude will be real. He'll be like, listen, I'm concerned about this, that, and the other. He thinks the Jets are the best roster in the division. But on the AFC East roundtable, TD's a different guy. And he's a fan, and I get that. You're not going to let anybody else talk shit about your team. None of us would allow it, so I understand it and I respect it. But TD Finch Talks is a good one if you guys like to at least get an idea of what the other our opponents are looking like. Yeah, he does a pretty good job at really kind of giving you the details of what the pulse of the team is like. So just throwing that out there.
Cried last year at one point when they lost. Is he the one that cried on
like,
there?
He like the big black dude, and he started getting emotional. Yeah, that was him. That was him. When he realized they were not going to win the AFC East and they gave it up and the Bills got it. Yeah, that was TD. It was hilarious.
All right, nice.
But I'll let him know, Bubba. I'll let him know you said what's up.
And you could tell him that I said your team sucks. Give up the channel. There's no point in having it. You wear aqua. Are you even a man?
Roger that. Roger that.
If you wake up on football Sunday and you put on aqua and orange, the fuck you doing? Like, who takes you seriously if you're wearing aqua for football?
It's hard to. It's hard to. I mean, I'm not gonna lie.
It's very, very feminine. No respect. It's woo, look at me. I'm wearing colors that are bright. No, that's not football. That's not football. But all right, brother. Thank you so much,
you, man. Hey, everybody, good night. Appreciate chopping it up with you all. Have a good night, and as always, go Jets.
Go Jets. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And thank you for the super chat. Roger says, Nick, I can donate a piece of Jets memorabilia, if you want. Don't mock it. Remember where we've been and where we came from. What do you want? What you got, brother? That's a tease. That's a tease. So you know that I'm going to segue to my next guest. I am a target for the chat. I enjoy it on my channel. For my description, I say Jets fan talking Jets football, life, a little comedy mixed in, and a roast target for the chat. This next person personifies the roast target for a chat because not only does he make fun of me, he brings his creations about me to other channels before even debuting them here. He's a dick. He's our dick. He's we the people.
What up, Nick?
How are you, buddy?
I'm pretty good. Just enjoying my evening. How about you?
What do you got going on behind you there today?
Oh, the rare footage of Craig fighting a kangaroo.
Craig fighting a kangaroo. Nice.
Yeah, he just punched the shit out of that kangaroo. It's the side of Craig we don't see on fucking YouTube. You know.
No. I wouldn't have guessed that.
Kangaroo had no idea. Look how shocked he is.
Yeah, the kangaroo's like, whoa, bro, I didn't see that coming.
Craig's ready with the boomerang. He's gonna fucking.
Craig is here. Holy shit. Craig, I would have never guessed that side of you. The guy with the Louis Vuitton scarf on today, as Addison informed me,
out there beating up
kangaroo.
Unbelievable.
Can't wait to see Craig with that shirt on. Craig, I need you wearing that flannel. Don't worry about your Jets stuff. I need that shirt packed with the kangaroo blood on it when you come to the Jet game, brother. So, do you want to show everyone who, in case they missed it, the background that you dropped. Oh wow, I've never actually seen your room. You always have a background. This is weird.
Yeah, I have a good one first, real quick. I just wanted to drop for everyone to see.
Always go ahead. I will. I'll give you the solo layout. What do you got, brother?
Fine. I can't fit it in the screen. I think it might be better if I think it might be better if I send you the pictures.
Sarah just started screaming from her office for me to look at the channel. Yeah, that's good.
I can't even do it. What's up with this?
Boomtown with the emoji win of the night, the kangaroo punch. That's awesome, Boom.
Yeah, I don't know why I can't get it up.
What do you have in stage fright? You have an ED? What's going on here?
No, I'm trying to do it as my background, but the picture's too big.
Is it one of the ones that you sent me on Twitter?
No, this is a different one.
Oh, you're feeling very creative.
Oh, this is a good one too.
I just chuckled like I was stoned with this. Kaplooey Vuitton beating up the kangaroo.
Here, Nick, I'll send you this one real quick. You can put it up.
That's what she said.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were going to say. And then you got all the other ones if you want to pop them up.
Yeah, we do that. Oh, boy.
Yeah,
that's an interesting one. I don't know if you guys know this, but since
it explains why he hates him so much.
Since Zach Wilson left, he's had some changes in life. Oh, let me get back in my show here. I don't want to scare people away. I don't want to scare people away with just your face.
I know, Jesus, man.
Yeah, my apologies to everybody creating an international incident there with him. But since Zach Wilson has left the Jets, him and his lady have got engaged. I don't know if you've seen the picture yet, but for the first time, we have it right here. There you go. That is the new couple, Denver's hottest couple.
The newest power couple on the block.
All right, now you got it. All right, what is this? Where am I here?
For some reason you were spotted at a drag parade. I don't know why you were there, but there you are.
There's a glitch. There's a glitch with the time travel machine. Obviously, I had to sit in the Bobby chair and wait for Ziggy. That's a reference to Quantum Leap for those of you that remember.
Yeah,
and since we're talking Bobby chair, I'll talk like Bobby. You guys remember Quantum Leap when Ziggy and Al would come out and help him and he would jump from show to show? There we go. Shout out to Bobby. Feel better, brother. Hopefully we get some good news tomorrow. Do you want to change backgrounds or do you want me to go through?
Hey, go ahead and pop them pictures up.
All right. Well, obviously,
this was a glitch while he was trying to time travel. We're still working on the time travel part of the chairs.
Yes, I'm still working on it. I did end up on the moon. That's me on the moon, or actually Hollywood, where this actually took place. That's me on the moon.
You got a special ticket to go.
Yep. And on Studio 13 in Hollywood, I was there for the oh, look at that, Tom. That's a great comment.
I just saw that.
Being at the Gay Pride Parade, taking pride to a whole new level. Hey, man, it's just not a channel name. It's a lifestyle, Tom. Thank you for pointing out. All right. That's me on the moon in the orange chair. Now we also have, I had the luxury of going with my dear friend, Mr. Bonesy, to Asian Massage Parlor together. Bonesy and I hanging out, getting back massages.
It was a good day, I hear.
Not in the couples room. Not in the couples room.
That's not what I heard.
We had separate rooms. Oh,
I
Tom,
heard
don't
it was-
worry. We have some, Tom. Don't worry. Next. Oh, you showed that one. You know, this is just where I do the show. Everyone always asks me. The most recent one was my daughter last night. Are you there right now? So if you guys wonder where I do the show from, it's right here. That's where I do the show from. MetLife Stadium.
He never leaves.
Bobby's chair. Oh, Bonesy, did you see? Bonesy, did you see me and you hanging out together? Let me get this
He
back
doesn't have to
in.
see it. He was there.
Yeah, well, I don't think he knew that you were there taking the picture.
I drove.
I would not feel safe with that.
Well, I'm a great driver.
I'm an excellent driver.
That's right. Famous last words. Oh wait,
All right.
was that from
Now,
the Eminem video? You just
After
read?
all that, obviously, I needed to take a break. I needed to relax.
Got to get him
Had
out
to
on the
do it.
beach.
I had to go to the beach.
Take some time off.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta. So
It's important. Mental health is important, Nick.
it's very important. Very important. I agree with that statement. Now, this is where the time machine kicks in.
He
After
started getting wild.
I was back in the 60s, and I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but
I was a little shocked.
I'm lucky to be alive.
That was
alive.
impressive. Couldn't believe
I'm
it.
lucky to be alive because I was in the car when President Kennedy was assassinated. I don't know if you guys saw that, but
Just barely missed it.
I'm lucky to be here. I'm lucky to be alive. I dodged the bullet.
Stressful to watch, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, it's most people don't know that that I was there. Now, I also
Look, you're giving it away, Nick.
I know I forgot to remove it first. Shut up. This is. Can we make this bigger? Full screen layout.
It's more like where's Waldo? Where's Nick?
Yes. If you look in the top right under the G, you will find me on field for the famous Lou Gehrig speech.
He was there.
It's an honor to be there.
It was quite the honor. I'm the one that took the picture. I'm taking all these pictures.
And most recently, if one of the new famous
this is where my conspiracy theories start about Nick. Not only was he at the Kennedy assassination, but he was somewhere else.
I was also in the background
Oh,
when Trump was shot.
He just
And
happens to be there.
I
Two
just-
presidential
I mean,
assassinations happened.
let the rumors begin.
Nick, I don't know. Starting to wonder about you.
I mean, why would I be smiling at such a horrendous moment in time?
In both pictures too. It's like unbelievable.
I know. I feel horrible. I am a red-blooded American, and
Don't lie. You're a Russian figure.
I apologize to everybody. My true name is Nikolai Chenet.
See, that was too good to not be true.
Oh, I could do voices.
Too
But
good to
there
not
we
be
go.
true. Good times,
There we
Nick. Good
go.
times.
That was the Nick and Orange Chair adventures. As always, when you mention the orange chair, oh, you got Gary on the beach there with you with the big fella. Shout out to the big fella, and my apologies for having to spend a day with Gary.
I put them together to see if get them to get along. But big fella had to wear that shirt to the beach because he knew it would piss off Gary. So we're starting strong.
Tom, when you have an idea like this, you don't pop that in the chat. You send that to me in DM so we can make that happen and surprise everybody. But awesome. Thank you so much, sir. I appreciate you for popping on and taking the time to do those. You are stupendous. I stressed the stupid in the beginning.
I do my best. I do what I can, you know.
And shout out to you for giving Gertrude and Prudence the night off.
They do have night off. It's ice cream Sunday night.
Nice.
Yeah, they love it. They enjoy it. They put caramel on it instead of hot fudge, which is weird, but you know, who am I to judge?
Matthew Smith, this segment just gave me a preview of what Weed the People's dreams look like. Yes, it's me time traveling with an orange chair.
Yeah, every night. I don't need to go somewhere different.
Every night. I'm all over the world. I'm all over his brain.
He's like Doctor Who.
Yes.
Doctor Who that.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Of course.
Soon, and we'll have more ideas, I'm sure. And much like
I already got a few more.
The sisterhood of the traveling pants. It's the Nick traveling with the orange chair.
That's right. The traveling Nick.
Be good, pal. We'll talk soon.
Take it easy, Nick.
Weed the people, ladies and gentlemen. Weed the people. Good stuff. Good stuff. Now, Infrared, it's your birthday. Wait, hold on. You can't leave yet. You're owed a song. Can't have you leave yet, Infrared. Just let me know that you're still here. We'll sing you happy birthday, and then you can be on your way. For those of you that don't know, on this channel, we do a very special birthday song. If it's your first time, enjoy. But I do need confirmation from Infrared. He is still here, and he did not close out. All right, here we go. Oh, we're going to dim the lights. Infrared, my man, can't wait to hang out with you at the home opener on September 19th. Here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mr. Muscular Infrared. Happy birthday to you. And many more. Happy birthday, Infrared. Happy birthday, sir. Happy birthday. God bless you, your family, and all of the ribs that you make. I do take a moment to read all of your comments after something like that happens. See, this is the approach that I'm trying to get to, big fella. This is the moment that I'm trying to achieve. Shout out to David D. I must have missed this earlier. I apologize. Subscribe to NY Jet Situation Report. Happy birthday, Infrared. Also, happy birthday to my friend Cecil. Hail, Cecil. I wish I read that before. I would have combined it, but happy birthday, Cecil. And yeah. Oh, Tom, that's twice you finished in the vicinity of me within a week. Oh, happy tanking. Happy tanking. No more tanking. No more tanking. I'd rather have sad winning than happy tanking. Actually, I take that back because we had sad winning on the opener last year. Craig asked, when are we having Aussie night? You're gonna have to talk about Jake about that, because when it's morning here, it's nighttime there. We'd have to have Aussie morning, because it would be morning time for you when it's nighttime here. Hawk asked, but thank you, Craig, for the super chat. We'll figure something. I've had you guys on. We'll do it again. No worries, brother. Hawk asked, can you come sing to my unborn son when he's conceived? Yes. The song will kind of go a little something like this. It wouldn't be happy birthday. It would be more along the lines of, and Connor, if you're here, definitely time for earmuffs. It would be something along the lines of, I just picked up this lady working the block. I'm sorry that I shot you into the sock. Ba-dum-bump. Ba-dum-bump. I paid her $100 and she made me smile. I'm sorry I have to wash you in a little while. Ba-dum-bump. Ba-dum-bump. Sorry. Look at that. Where do you get a freestyle about? What other channel do you get a freestyle about Hawk picking up a street worker on the corner and unleashing into a sock? You don't get that anywhere else. You don't pay them to come. You pay them to leave, right, Tom? All right, everybody. What is this? Oh, that's just the audio. Do you guys know what Hawk says when he brings in the ladies from the night?
Now you can't leave.
Now you can't leave. Now you can't leave. Fuck you, Matthew. Fuck you. I do have to pee. I do have to get up and go. But ladies and gentlemen, we are 32 days away from New York Jets football in a real game on opening night. It is going to be a blast. We are going to win the game. I'll tell you right now, we're going to win the game 23-16. Yes, 23-16. Write it down. What did we learn tonight? What did we learn? Let's get that up here. What did we learn? For those of you that are new to the channel and you're like, what is this? Well, what we do during the show is people pay attention. There's a lot of things said in a 2-hour, sometimes 3-hour show. And some people make notes. Nobody keeps notes like Boomtown. And at the end of the show, we reveal what did we learn throughout the show today. Sometimes it's something Jet related. Most times it's not. Rick learned that I'm a winner. Congratulations to Rick. Rick, we will talk. We'll message each other. I do want to tell you, there are some silver Sharpie drawings on the bottom of the box because I was making sure the silver Sharpie that I bought for the green helmet. Here, let me take this out. That's what she said. There is the, let me kind of block the light a little bit. Nope, that makes that go away. But there is a Breece Hall signature on there in black Sharpie because that's what Breece had. So let's put that facing the front. Oh, either way it can be the front. All right. But Rick, we will connect, and I will gladly get this out to you, brother. Congratulations. You deserve it. And thank you to everybody who donated to help get Hank here. It's going to be a fun time. And you all helped facilitate that. So thank you very much. We learned that Craig has a mean right hook. Valid. Johnny, I learned that I remember what a sock tua means. Big fella learned that Weed the People is very creative. Roger learned that he had a connection with Gunny. Hawk learned that wheels and charts are rigged. It's true. B-Mac learned I can beat Nick and a fight. B-Mac, I have your ticket for the home opener. I would not talk like that to me, sir. You will have your life on the line driving down with Bobby to not get in the game with speaking to me like that. Rick is outside. Rick, I'm sorry. You didn't make the window. It's 10 minutes. Infrared, I learned that Garrett Wilson could get 2 touchdowns with a decent quarterback on a rainy day. Yes. Very good one. Matthew learned that Nick vandalized Rick Kent's prize. Well, the prize is the helmet, knucklehead, not the box. I was trying to, before it even happened, I was trying to get the, instead of being pointy and thin, I wanted to get the tip of the Sharpie a little worn down. So when it's signed, it wasn't so like pencil thin. Boba learned that I can share all my pics of punching kangaroos right in the cock holster and not be hated for it. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Do you think I touched the actual helmet, Clancy? No, I didn't touch it. I was trying to block the umbrella lights from shining on it. I didn't touch the helmet one time. Sarah learned that I have another new bestie. I'm such a lucky lady. Oh, do reveal. Who's that? They didn't get stomped on. They got steamrolled. Get it right. Stack learned that he has 2 fellow gunnies in the room. Respect. Respect to all of our current and former military people. You are much braver than me, and I have nothing but respect for all of you. B-Mac now backpedaling because he saw me get mad, saying Nick Wright. All right. I don't know. I'm skeptical about that one, B-Mac. I feel that when I pulled the power punch about having your ticket, you got in line. Snowball learned that Nick is still learning how to write his name. Nice. Roger, we learned from Nick he is trying to forget where he has come from and wants to distance himself from a Vernon Golston bobblehead. You bought a Vernon Golston bobblehead. Oh my God. You keep that to yourself, man. That you deserve that prestige. You deserve that prestige. Craig learned that B-Mac is Bernard Nixon. Curly learned that Carter Warren and Max Mitchell are cheeks today. Hank learned that everyone in this chat is amazing. Hank, respectively, calm the fuck down. Not everyone. Choose your words wisely. Don't throw out your Canadian, I'm being polite nonsense and blanket it over all of us. It's not deserving. Calm down, Hank. Big fella learned that there are gunnies everywhere. Bernard learned that TD is a fraud. Hank, happy tanking. Let's keep it going. I'm sorry, man. I'm a little pooped. Yes. If you are a member of the channel or you want to become a member of the channel, go on the YouTube page, click join, follow the instructions on the bottom of the screen. If you're upset that the show is ending, just know that it will be another show with a larger cast of characters in the Discord party. It's got an international flavor. Boomtown shows up. Hank shows up from Canada. Sarah and Craig are always in there from Australia because they hate doing work at their job. Very nice, Craig. I didn't touch the helmet. Well, I didn't touch that helmet, Craig. The other one, you know how I do. That's why I'm ending the show quickly. No, Roger, I live in Woodbridge, New Jersey. I learned that Nick is the most proud, and I couldn't be more prouder of him. Thank you, sir. I learned that all BMAC needs to beat Nick in a fight is cake frosting. Interesting. Craig learned that Nick has never touched a helmet. Hey, man, when you got a line out the door to assist you, you don't need to. Boom, I know you wanted to head out early. I will ask Boom. This is the speed round. If I don't get it up there, I'm just looking for. Addison learned Sarah won't say hawk. Happy tanking. I learned that everybody needs to hit the like button. Very good, sir. Thank you. Share the stream. Like it. Comment on it even after it ends. That all helps in the YouTube algorithm. I appreciate all the comments in the chat. But commenting on a show after it ends is just as valuable as liking it, from what I've been told. Matthew learned that Hank is a kiss ass. Oh, stop it, Matthew. We reconfirmed that you're a dick. Tom, I learned, although slow and dangerous behind the wheel, that old people like Gertrude can still have a purpose. Nice. All right. Addison learned Weed uses his 11 wishes on his friends. Very good. That's what we're looking for. BMAC learned I'm black and I'm proud. BMAC, you should have known that already. Here we go. Learned Johnny is Nick's favorite Ecuadorian. Sarah confirms the DP was thriving hard. Happy birthday, Hawk. It's only $65 for access to Tailgate Joe's package. Reddick, do not make Nick angry. Very good. Very good. Oh, check my DM. All right, hold on. Where? On Twitter? All right. Let me get through. I didn't know this, Tom, but there's footage of me with the kid. I was on the ramp. This does make perfect sense. There is footage of me assaulting a child at camp on Saturday. Double bonus. Craig is a kangaroo puncher confirmed. Too much weed may cause ED. In the words of Johnny Cash, Nick in his orange chair have been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Hawk in his sock, chart topper. Very good, sir. Very good. Thank you so much. And now, for the first time, seen anywhere, Tom must have took this picture because the angle that this is taken at shows me assaulting a child and pushing a child over the railing. I thought that was Michael Jackson with the baby, but I could be wrong. That's, oh, I missed the bonus. Boom, I don't see it. I see I learned, and then it goes right to double bonus. I don't have the first bonus in the comments. Boom, I don't. Can you please reshare that? I don't have it here in StreamYard. Yeah, it goes from I learned to snowball to BMAC to weed to double bonus. I don't have bonus anywhere, brother. Oh, Clancy, that doesn't help me. I'm in StreamYard. If it doesn't, sometimes the comments don't make it to StreamYard from YouTube. Maybe there's a word in there that got filtered out. Let me see if I can get in. Yeah, I don't have it on my YouTube either. All messages. Yeah, I don't have it. Yeah, Clancy, suck it. I don't know. Boom. Maybe there's a word you're using that's knocking it out. Do you want to DM it to me on Discord and I'll read it? Yeah, big fella, we got the double bonus, but there was one before that. Thank you, though, for doing that. We got that one. Boom, shoot it to me. Okay, here we go. Bonus, there's some significant small print included with the helmet giveaway. Congrats, Rick Kent. We the people had one hell of a wish. Boba Jet is done with talking for free. Neek Addison. Nice. Well done. Well done. I don't know why that filtered it out, but it did. YouTube's weird. I didn't see anything in there that wasn't worthy. But Tom, great work. Great job getting the picture of me and sending it to Weed the People. Ladies and gentlemen, 32 nights from right now, at this moment, we will be live on a Monday night post game. I know everyone's going to go live after we win. Try to stop in. Let's hang out. Let's have some fun together that night. Let's celebrate our first Jet victory together in our Super Bowl season. I want to thank all of you for hanging out. I want to thank all of you for your continued support. Share the stream. Tell your friends. If you got kids, the wife, whoever, take their YouTube. Just subscribe. We are 72 subscribers away from 1,000. I can't do it without you guys. You guys make it awesome here for new people to come in and be a part of the chat. And I can never thank you enough for that. You guys make me want to get up and do these shows when I very much enjoy laying in bed and streaming television. But I say no. I have a mission, a duty, if you will, to report and hang out with you fantastic people. You guys are great. You guys are awesome. Congratulations to Rick Kent. And when you guys see my channel shut down and the Discord group closed, just a coincidence. There's no reason. Phone number changed, Twitter shut down. Has nothing to do with me keeping the helmet and never sending it to Rick. Don't worry about it. We won't even speak about it. So I got ridiculed last night for not playing a video on the way out. So whoever did that, and you know who you are.
You shut up!
Yeah. You shut up. It's Thursday. It's the Thursday Night Throwdown. Shout out to our man, Blitz BK. Everybody, have a good night. And as always, be loud, be proud, New York Jets fans. And remember, I started that slogan in May of 2021, long before this media and Twitter people took my shit. Good night. Good evening. Welcome to Thursday Night Throwdown. I'm your host, Nick.
When the blitz comes, there's no one to block him.
It's 10 o'clock, get ready for the showdown. 9 toes down, Nick, ready for the throwdown. We proud Jets fans, we don't play with them pronouns. Best roster in the league, we playing with the pros now. They tell us slow down, call us delusional, call us losers as usual. But this season will be beautiful. Shotgun with you know who, but run it instead. Lad Hall hit the hole hard.
That's what she said.
Ground and pound like it's 2010. The chat, we got many friends. Johnny wearing hats for super chat and watch him breathe again. Nick put the link links so Bobby can call and speak again. Bonesy get the blunt, I got the weed and pens. We speaking green again. Jets news like it's CNN. A-Rod and Charles Gorman, it's like we seeing twins. Feeding tins, pounding on these bleeding fins. Week 14 and 18 when they needing wins. They ain't seeing them. We run the ball and play defense. This is AFC hell where the teams repent. Ladies and gents, welcome to MetLife. This is Jet Life. We bleed green, this our best life. We just nice.
Let's say what's up to everyone. Dark Soldier's here. Johnny's in the house. Bobby. Mr. Bonesy's out on the